Hi there, this is Dani and I'm so glad you're here. The name of the channel is You and Me Living Free. I'm giving you this beautiful view of the Rocky Mountains. I'm updating everyone on how it is driving through the mountains with my fear of heights and fear of mountain driving, because I know a lot of you are there with me. I'm not in this boat alone. Okay, hey guys. So I'm at Rocky Mountain National Park and I'm getting near the highest point, which is over 12,000 feet. And I'm probably at about 11,000 feet right now, and I have stopped to do some tapping before I go on because I got to that point where my hands were sweating and I was really needing to talk to myself and really kind of having a hard time. You know, tears start to flow. I don't think of it as like crying. It's just like when I get in that tense situation, a lot of times my eyes water. Okay, I'm crying, whatever. But I just did a little video to give you kind of an idea if you can imagine, but it's about 11 or 12,000 feet, and literally the road, I'm not taking any video of the road where I am now because I can't, even though my camera is mounted on my car, I don't want to accidentally look at it while I'm driving, because I'm staying very focused on the road and on the center line. Because as I'm driving right now, the drop off is to my right. So that just means that I am in the lane that could easily go off the road. Now, I drove this same stretch of road of mountain highway yesterday, but I was coming from the other direction, meaning I was closer to the mountain itself and not during this highest part closest to the drop off. It was much easier, even that 8 feet of difference or 10 feet or whatever it is difference between being on the right side of the road and the left side of the road, being on the side of the road close to the mountain versus being on the side of the road close to the drop off is a big difference. So I am noticing a lot. I didn't even have to stop and tap yesterday, and I was amazed, and I was really thinking about my progress and how far I have come, and really how far I have come has just been mostly due to two things, I think, which number one is I do the EFT tapping whenever I'm really stressed out or in a high anxiety situation. And number two, I think, is kind of exposure therapy, because I've been driving more and more in the mountains, more in elevations, more in these types of situations, not like the Rockies. I haven't been 12,000 feet up. But I have been on windy roads in mountains several times now, and I have noticed that with the tapping and with every success that I have, that it gets a little bit easier each time. That was until I hit today, and I really have to stop and breathe and do a little tapping and then go on, and I know I'm going to be just fine. It's scary to be here, but I'm still trying to remind myself of how far I've come, because through most of the park, when I'm not at 11,000 feet, even when there's those little bitty partitions between you and the drop-off, and even when the drop-off is pretty steep, a lot of places in the park, there's still some trees that you can see. There aren't that many places where it's completely just down to the floor, where I've been completely freaked out. And even when I have been able to stay in the moment and appreciate the beauty of what's around me as much or more than the fear that is still there, that's kind of it playing in the background. But anyway, like I say, this 11 to 12,000 feet with no trees or anything up here to kind of break the fall is another story. So I'm going to do some tapping. I'm not going to record that. I do have another whole video about this. If you want, I'll put a link in the description if anybody's interested, where I do go through the tapping. One of the lines that I continually repeat to myself when I'm driving a lot of times is, even though I'm afraid, I unconditionally love and approve of myself. I unconditionally love and approve of myself. For some reason, you can just feel the energy shift in your body when you say that. I can. I have a sense, a greater sense of calm that just comes over me, even just by saying that. So I'm just going to sit here and tap. I'm not going to do the whole thing on video. There's tons of tapping videos on YouTube. So check it out if you want to. It has really helped me in these situations. Anyway, I just thought I would share that and let you know some of my progress. Some of those of you who've been watching me for a while maybe and saw the first one, or if you want to go back and see the first one, you can check it out now. Anyway, thanks a lot and talk to you soon. And I just thought this was sweet because right after I finished making the video, there was this great big herd of elk, and I can't see them very well. As I was driving by really slowly, there are several that are right up by the road that I got a really close look at, but I just thought it was nice that after I did my tapping and did that segment and I was more peaceful and everything, that I saw just this beautiful scene. Just made my heart kind of happy. Thanks for watching another video. I'll catch you next time.